This reserve unit getting the job, and Wiseman with a block.
You see the help and recover there
Wiseman
from
on the handle. Wiseman down the lane. Wiseman to the rim!
Since 2019, the Golden State Warriors haven't made the playoffs in 2 years. But it's easy to see the potential of a team led by Steph Curry and Draymond Green. Also, with the upcoming return of Klay Thompson in December. And after adding shooters and veterans through free agency, plus raw talents in the draft, this Warriors squad is pretty deep. To meet expectations now though, or even become the favorites again, Klay still needs to become the same old Klay. Steph needs to do what he did last year. And Draymond still needs to defend at an excellent level. But also their young players need to offer something. Today we're going to talk about Golden State's second-year big man, James Wiseman. Wiseman struggled as a rookie, but he displayed potential throughout the year, showing some of his unrefined skills, but also the type of things the Warriors need. Wiseman's ability to run the floor is his best talent today. At 7 feet, he's speedy. He hustles. He's explosive. He made countless highlight plays on the break last season, outrunning everyone to position himself inside, for opportunities to score. And in the half court, he's capable of finishing inside using dump-off passes, or coming off of design cuts. Chemistry built with Steph throughout the season, as he learned how, and when to cut as Curry drew 2 defenders. If Wiseman screened for Steph behind the arc, and that pulled defenders outside, he could thrive with a wide-open paint. And though Golden State ranked last in pick and rolls per game, he was similarly a lob threat when rumbling down the lane, since Steph attracts so much attention as a ball handler. But the Warriors just didn't draft an athlete. He flashes skill off the dribble, whether it's a spin move in space, or coming off a handoff, and dribbling toward the basket to take advantage of slow out-of-position defenders. And he'd hit some jump shots that have his most optimistic evaluators believing he can someday be a go-to scoring option. Some of his flashes of stardom are pretty ridiculous, which is why it would be foolish to give up on him despite his struggles. And he did struggle though. Of the 22 bigs to attempt at least 9 shots per game last season, Wiseman was the least efficient as a scorer. Wiseman was inefficient because of everything away from the rim. He shot only 37% on post-ups and isolations. One of the worst marks in the league. His face-up dropper rarely fell. He was far less comfortable when contested. And he generally displayed a lack of advanced footwork. Too often, even when he was matched up against shorter defenders, he'd settle for a push shot, rather than using his size to take advantage. Wiseman needs years of practice on his post-ups and isolations to become a more seasoned scorer. But scoring is the beginning of his issues here. He also had 26 assists to 60 turnovers. He's frequently bobble simple passes, or lose control as he caught it, turning his eyes before the ball in his hands. He was slow to read the floor. Made far too many sloppy passes. And the Warriors need their bigs to execute simple plays. Wiseman often couldn't. Wiseman's highlight moments are incredible, but the flaws are real. Touch and feel for the game are really tough skills to develop, but with that said, a big part of me thinks he deserves a break. He played only 3 college games, and then because of the pandemic, he had no offseason, no summer league, and no training camp. He missed games due to COVID. He missed games due to a wrist injury. He was playing for a team with one of the more complex offensive systems in the NBA, before tearing his meniscus to end his rookie year. All young bigs deserve time to develop when they are undeniably raw. And it's not just on offense either for him. Wiseman also had moments using length and athleticism on defense to block shots at the rim, but like many young bigs, for the most part he looked kind of lost. He was just too susceptible defensively. They need him to be able to stay on the court defensively, so he can not be in foul trouble, not be jumping at everything, and not be out of place. The Warriors need him to be more of a rim protector, to finish, to rebound, and run the floor. They need Wiseman to be someone who could survive on the floor in a series. If Wiseman can't compete, then that means Golden State is going to have to find another big, or play small just way too often. It raises questions about whether the Warriors will be patient with their young big man. Because this team is trying to win a championship today. And if Wiseman don't seem ready to contribute for a playoff team, the question will be, will they flip the young guys in a deal for star that might become available, like Bradley Beal? or Ben Simmons. And this whole topic raises questions about whether Steve Kerr can become adaptable. We're gonna find all that out really soon, and it's gonna play a big role in whether Golden State is worthy of the hype.
Pass ahead to James Wiseman. Tough catch and the presence of mind with R.J. Barrett come over.
Nico Mannion thought about that three. Now driving and lobbing to Wiseman.
Again, he has all the skills to be a great player.
Draymond played the D there. The lob. And Wiseman, you said in Warrior pregame live and in the crossover. Draymond attacking. Draymond, that was going to be a lob anyway.
It is a lob.
So Wiseman cleaning.
The Warriors really got to figure that out because Wiseman's having a tough time getting to it, and they're having an easy time finding Wiseman on those lobs.